कैंची यही है, वो इसको ना मैंने इसलिए यहाँ रखा है, इधर उधर मत रखना, छोटी चीजें
पॉकेट में रख दीजिए आप। भैया ये आप नीचे जगह दे दीजिए।
हो जाएगा हो जाएगा। एक किलो का तेरा तुमने डाल दी इसमें।
मग निकालते यार।
ये तो हो गया।
ये मैंने करवा दी, इसीलिए कंसोलिडेटेड में कराया कि आप प्रॉब्लम, ठीक है, कंसोलिडेटेड में करा दिए और जो एक्स्ट्रा हो रहे हैं वो इसमें हो रहे हैं, आपको रिकॉर्ड पे ठीक है।
कर रहे हैं।
काफी है तो लोग काफी
सिंपल ये मिलता है सेवा के पर्सेस बैठेगा बस सीधे जो है वहाँ पे आप she is coming here.
What does it mean? Means it's a confederation of all cooperatives, you can say. Confederation of all cooperative sectors. We call it National Apex Organization.
I see. Okay. So the cooperatives are mostly agricultural
Would you like to welcome all of you? We are thankful to you for participating in this exactly time. There is a money seat on my left side and one washroom in this corner and another one is a ground floor. So now I would like to welcome Monica. Please stay with me. And Mr. Bharat Ranto. And Iman Narendra in Satya Narayan.
Satyendra Yadav. कहाँ गए?
And Dr. Satyendra Yadav.
Very good morning to you all. Mr. Parag Rana, Head of Trade and Economic Mission, Embassy of Israel, New Delhi. Dr. Satyendra Kumar Yadav, Cluster Head Indo-Israel Project, Center of Excellence for Vegetables. Dr. Akhilesh Kumar, Founder and CEO, Adem Horticulture Services. And representatives of our National Coffee Federation, Embassy of Israel, CEOs, and different companies, media persons, officers of NP and NCCT, and ladies and gentlemen. It gives me immense pleasure to extend a very warm welcome to all distinguished guests and esteemed members of NCA for this today's event. I would like to compliment Dr. Akhilesh Kumar of Eden Horticulture Services for his initiative in organizing today's event in NCA. I also appreciate the effort of Embassy of Israel in India for the continuous support they extended for innovative agriculture practices in India. At global policy level, the efforts of cooperatives were recognized by the United Nations by declaring 2012 as the International Year of Cooperatives. Subsequently, 2013 was declared as International Year of Water Conservation, 14 as International Year of Family Farming, 15 as International Year of Soil, and this year 16 as International Year of Pulses. It can be observed that United Nations has been giving good importance to agriculture and agricultural cooperative societies. Globally, almost 300 largest cooperative societies, 30% are from farm sector. And they are playing a very significant role in organizing the farmers. There are more than 570 million farms in the world, of which 88% are owned by small farmers, and they are responsible for nearly 56% of the agricultural production and 80% of the world's food production. In this context, about 60% of the total population is engaged in agriculture and allied activities to earn their livelihood, and about 81% of the farms are operated by small farmers. Agriculture cooperatives. Through agriculture cooperatives, small farmers can effectively organize themselves and play an important role to increase farmers. And the cooperative societies can play an important role to increase farmers' negotiating power and influence the policymakers. These cooperatives are not only play a pioneering role to increase productivity and feeding the population of the world, but also help farmers to maintain ecological balance and preserve natural resources like soil, water, etc. Here, around 6 major points these cooperative societies through agriculture has to cover is good productivity, organic way of producing, and sustainable prices maintaining both producers and consumers, variation in rainfall that also of water, and proper storage and proper transport so that is at more sustainable prices the products can be stored and transported. In the era of global climate change, farming is becoming more challenging day by day. In this scenario, we need to update our agriculture knowledge and practices to cope up with future challenges of agriculture. India is a big country in every aspect, population-wise, area and natural resources. But now time has come to review our per capita yield to feed our future generation. On the other hand, Israel has shown its proven record that how to do farming with limited natural resources. They are world leader in agri-tech and willing to cooperate with India. Further, during 2017, India and Israel will commemorate the silver jubilee celebration of their diplomatic relations. We often discuss about brain drain, but we rarely promote brain gain. At this today's event, Dr. Akhilesh Kumar of Eden Agriculture Services is launching his professional agri-tour learning from Israel High-Tech Agriculture Development. Dr. Akhilesh has cited an example how an NRI youth contribute to the nation through his entrepreneurial ideas. As I know, he has spent 4 years in Israel while pursuing his postdoctoral research at Volcani Center of Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development. He could have continued his profession in Israel or switch over to another country to extend his postdoctoral research, but he decided to come back to India and to contribute to Indian horticulture sector to raise the farmers' income. India and Israel have signed a memorandum to set up 27 centers of excellence across India, out of which 15 centers are currently functional. Such centers are a good example of G2G, government-to-government collaboration between two nations. The Center of Excellence for Vegetables, Charunda in Haryana, is the first center which was set up in 2011, and since then Dr. Satyendra Yadav is associated with the center. At present, this center is the hallmark of Indo-Israel collaboration, and very recently the Honorable President of Israel, Mr. Evelyn, visited the center. I understand that some of you might have already visited the center. today's event is a unique platform where Satyendra Yadav would be sharing his experience about the center in collaboration with Israeli experts, whereas Dr. Akhilesh would be sharing his experience of working in Israel and his entrepreneurial idea to promote agri-tech in India. As the event is being organized in collaboration with the Israeli Embassy in India, and therefore INFI is hopeful for some positive outcome from this event. For those who are present here and not associated with the cooperative movement, we would like to inform that Indian cooperative movement is the largest cooperative movement in the world. There are at present 600,000 cooperative, 8.33 lakh cooperative societies of different types with membership of about 25 crores, covering around 98% of villages and 70% of rural areas. Today, the share of cooperatives in India's national economy is quite substantial. It is 16% in agriculture credit, 36% in fertilizer distribution, 46% in sugar production, 45% in ice cream manufacturing, and 49% in marketing of branded oil, 54% in handloom sector, and so on. As you are aware that IFFCO, and Amul and many more have already earned the reputation of being pride of Indian cooperative movement in the world. Cooperative movement in India started in 1904 at the time of economic hardship and alarming increase in loan amount of the farmers from the money lenders. To free the farmers from the clutches of the village money lenders, the formation of village cooperative credit societies was thought for which the Cooperative Societies Act 1904 was passed. To give a boost to the cooperative movement, the Government of India set up Agriculture Credit Department in the Reserve Bank of India to provide financial system and credit to cooperative societies. Today, the Indian cooperative movement is 112 years old. The NCA was established. NCA was established in 1929 with the objective to impart cooperative education training to the members as well as personnel working in various sectors of cooperative societies, and is playing an important role in the development and strengthening of the cooperative movement in India. The cooperative education training network is very fast in India, which is run through one prestigious National Institute of Cooperative Management, Vayamnikam at Pune, and 5 regional institutes of cooperative management located in 5 regions of the country, and also 14 institutes of cooperative management mostly located in the state capitals, and 107 junior cooperative training centers located in the city level. Through this vast network of cooperative institutes, we want to train our farmers to go for high-tech agriculture. Once again, we welcome all government agency officials like NHB, NHM, ICAR, and cooperative organizations like NAPRO, IFFCO, and IFFCO, and the representatives of many companies. There are some young entrepreneurs who are keen to invest in agriculture for their future business. We welcome you all for constructive panel discussion and extend our good wishes to Eden Agriculture Services for their future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. N. Satyanarayana, the Chief Executive of NCUI. He was just briefing you about the activities of NCUI as well as how the agricultural cooperative plays an important role in agricultural development in India. Now we have with us a very prominent person, Dr. Satyendra Yadav. He is the cluster head of Indo-Israeli project in India, which was established the first Indo-Israeli project in India in Kerala. So I welcome Dr. Satyendra Yadav and speak a few words here. We will give a presentations about the Center of Excellence which he is running in Karnataka.
First of all, I thank Embassy of Israel and the NCUI and Indian Horticulture, ladies and gentlemen. Agriculture is now not a livelihood, but it became an industry. And in my 10 minutes presentation, I try my best to make it proven. This is the only field by the use of that the farmers can make more profit per unit area. Nowadays, most of the time you are facing scarcity of the water. Second is the land, and third is the safe vegetables. Nowadays, everybody in the morning eats something, maybe some fruits, maybe some vegetables, but you are not sure what you eat today. Is it safe for you? Is it safe for your kids or not? So this is the very alarming situation, and this is only because of the lack of knowledge of the farmers. most of the time we have plenty of chemicals which are not used in the vegetables. Especially those vegetables which are eaten as raw, like bell peppers, cherry tomatoes, cucumbers, lettuce, and many more vegetables which you eat raw. In fruits, if you call these strawberries, other berries, quinoa, etc. So we find lot of chemical which are not safe and they are very, very harmful. So Eden Horticulture, as I know Dr. Achilles, he decided to help the farmers in production of safe vegetables and more vegetables per unit area. This is only because of the new technology of horticulture, and we have a very good demonstration center of all these activities with Israeli technology in Garonda. We are working on the water. We have a different model of water as per need of the farmers. We have 4 or 5 models of irrigation of water, like drip irrigation, automation, semi-automation, and we have different type of greenhouses. Because in India we have different climatic zone and different soil, so we can't combine a model for all India. But by the choosing the soil type and the quality of water, availability of water, we have the different models. Third, we have the planting material production, because planting material is also important part, and we are working on that. In Garonda, we are working in soilless production of seedlings, because nowadays in soil also we have plenty of problems like nematodes and many more fungal infection. And if we start with precision farming and if we have some problem with the soil, it's difficult to manage them. So Garonda is also having a commercial division for sale of nursery, and I share it's approximately 6 million seedlings every year produced for the Haryana farmers. In the meantime, I also give emphasis on the training part, because if the new technology are coming, the training is the most important part. Along with demonstration and exhibition, we also conduct trainings. It's a different type of training. First we call brainstorming training. Brainstorming training is only for the extension officer, which are already working, like IFCO people are working, NAFED people are working, and Kisan Sanchar people are working, and many other organizations, private